welcome to my channel. My name is Nargis. I hope that you find this video informative and helpful because I have needed help on this topic. So if I can help anybody else or just share my knowledge and see what you guys can take from it, that's my job is done. You feel me? Okay, listen, I'm just gonna get right into the topic of this video. This is all about how I don't want to say cured my acne because I still get a pimple here or there, but this is how I went from, this love that, to this. So, just saying, I think it's important to touch on the history of what my face is like. Growing up, I had a pimple here or there, nothing crazy. However, I literally have never worn foundation ever in my life. There was one time, Angie, queen of makeup, I will insert her Instagram here. Get your makeup done by her, you need to, okay? She needs to bless you. She had done my makeup for an Estelle Luxe collection shoot. Shout out to Krisha. We'll put the Instagram as well. But that's the only time I've ever gotten my makeup done, ever. Ever. Growing up, whenever I had a breakout, I would just dot conceal it with my concealer. I never ever wore a foundation. I don't even own foundation. I've had BB creams in the past, which I think I maybe wore to prom. I don't know. But regardless, they always kind of went away when I took my birth control. So, and I have a history with birth controls. One other video I want to talk about. I'm not on it currently, and I don't know if I ever will be again because of, again, things I'll talk about later. But birth control, at least the kind that I was taking, I went through a few kinds to feel it out. Some don't work for some people, some do. So I had to go through a few to find the one that worked for me, and it took my acne away, okay? That's not what this video is about though. Stay tuned. So, always had on and off acne, this and that. Last year, I had dyed my hair blonde. I think it was end of October or in October or so of 2019. Wow, it's 2021. Oh my God, 2 years ago? A year and a half ago, okay? October-ish, I think it was, of 2019, I dyed my hair blonde, whole head blonde. Shout out to Mo, she did it for me. Looked amazing, fire, I was feeling myself. I would say a week or so after I dyed my hair blonde, my forehead started breaking out in these tiny little pimples, but they were underneath the surface. Now the issue is that I pick at my face, or I used to. I'm very proud to say I used to. I used to pick at my face every time I had a pimple, whatever it was, wherever it was. And the issue was, I have a whole video on this. It's from 2 years ago, but even if it's a tiny little dot, I'll pick it, which creates more problems, right? So I'm picking at these pimples. They're tiny little dots all over my face. And then it starts going there's cystic acne low-key on my cheeks. And then it was going near my ears, which is super, super strange. I was confused as to what was happening. So I have these underneath pimples, all around right here on my jawline. And I was so confused. I was so insecure about it because, as you guys know, I moved to Colorado and as some of you know, I'm acting like y'all know me. I'm popping like that. Anyways, so I moved to Colorado and I'm living my best life, right? So while this is all happening, dyed my hair blonde, I'm feeling myself, I'm breaking out. We're going out a lot during that time. So I start using more makeup to cover it up, more BB creams, more of this, more CC creams. I never got a foundation, never got a foundation, but I started using more makeup and I'm caking this on these breakouts, which is just horrible. I know you hear it, but it's horrible for you. It's horrible. It's horrible for you. And talking about confidence while having, skin issues is also a whole nother video. Dude, no one pays more attention to it than you do. No one even cares. They love you for who you are, not because you have a breakout or 2 or 5 or 10 or 50. They love you for who you are, just if anyone needs to hear that. So I'm going out, I'm putting all this makeup on. At night, I'm washing my face with this face wash that I've been using for years. Shout out to Laura. She put me on and I have not used a single face wash since. So what I was doing was I would wash my face with it and I would wash it again. I would wash it twice and I still do that. I was washing it, wash it off, and then I wash it again. So I was doing that and, you know, more breakouts. It was like just a running in a hamster wheel. I was so frustrated. And so this went on for months. Evan knows it was really affecting my confidence, my mental health. I was super insecure about it when really like I shouldn't have been. But this is how you look. This is what people see, you know? So like I wouldn't want to go places sometimes. I was always like so like rushed in the morning because I felt like I needed to put makeup on before I went to work. I try to like hide my face. Things that we all experience, you know. That's what the problem was. So let's focus on the solution. So it all kind of happened around the same time, but I was genuinely just searching for all these products, searching for this and that, and getting new moisturizers, getting toners, getting this, getting like random ass shit, okay, that I did not need. Even Evan was like, dude, like, why are you trying out something like every month? Like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I literally don't know. Like, I was just searching for an answer. Like, I was trying so hard to find something that would work because I just kept breaking out and I had no idea why. It's not like my diet changed. Diet's another huge one. I'm going to get into that in a second. But it's not like my diet changed. It's not like I, you know, I don't even think I was drinking that profusely. It was like, all I could relate it back to was the blonde. Like, blondes don't have more fun. Shit. Like, dude, like, what is the issue here? Why can I not get this problem? Like, why can't I get it together? And so I was like, did a chemical reaction happen in my head when I dyed my hair blonde? Like, what was the reason? What was the reason?
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason?
I was getting a little impatient. In that time period, I was off birth control. So like most of 2019, I was off birth control. And so I was like, okay, but I wasn't breaking out when I was on birth control. So I was like, okay, I'm getting impatient. I'm going to order some birth control. So I ordered the birth control. It helped, but I was still breaking out. I like did not understand what was going on. I couldn't figure it out. I literally couldn't figure it out. It was driving me crazy. I had many times I cried over this shit. Like, man, minuscule problems in the grand scheme of things, you know, like with the state of what's going on in the world and the racial injustice and like countries being blown up. You know, I felt very bad for thinking this was like a huge problem, you know? So then again, it goes to show just we all go through this shit. This is what happened. I decided to commit to a skincare routine. And, you know, with getting products all the time and trying them out and trying to figure this out and always mixing it up, always trying new things, wearing this makeup, da-da-da. I was like, look, you know, definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. So I was like, okay, let me figure this out. Well, a few things happened here, and this is key. I hope that y'all do this. People ask me all the time, like, what did you do? And this is what I did. And if it can help anyone, if it does work for out of 10 people, it helps out 3, I'm cool with it. As long as it helps somebody out, you know? Don't get discouraged if you try it after a few months, nothing has changed. Do not get discouraged, okay? There is a solution for you and your body. You just need to find out what the problem is and what the solution is. I guess I'll first start with diet. I am dairy-free. I don't have any dairy. I'm also gluten-free. I have gluten on occasion. Don't think it had to do with the gluten. The dairy, I would say I'm like 99% dairy-free. I'll have Hershey's chocolate here and there. Like a cake, if it has dairy, I'll eat it if it's at a birthday party or something like that, you know? Mostly dairy-free, which I think is huge. I won't get into it. I'm sure there's a bunch of videos on skincare relating to your diet, but I am dairy-free and I am mostly vegan. I'd say we're about like 80% vegan, 90% vegan. I drink a lot of water, I juice. I've always been pretty healthy with my diet. These are the things that I did that changed my skin. Y'all ready for it? Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Drum roll, please. Okay, so first and foremost, I stopped wearing face makeup. So those breakouts that I did have, I again would go back to spot concealing them. Because in my head, if I were to clog my whole face, even if that shit is covered, that makeup inevitably is gonna go into another pore and start some shit. Because clearly my skin was very sensitive and prone to acne. So let me not make the issue worse. So I saw that, even though I wanted to do it, I was like, you know what? Definition of insanity. I keep doing the same thing, I'm gonna get the same results. So I stopped wearing that face makeup. And I never even used to wear it, ever. I still don't. I don't wear face makeup. I just use concealer on my under eyes and I spot conceal anything that I have to spot conceal. Which now even, like, I have a scar right here. I don't even know if y'all can see. I don't know where it is. I don't even cover it up anymore. Cause I'm like, if I am risking another pore getting clogged, hell no. Hell no. So I don't even fuck with it anymore. I don't care. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? I stopped wearing as much makeup. I usually just do my eyes like I did here. I fill in my eyebrows sometimes. I do my concealer under my eyes and put some highlighter on my nose and some bronzer on my nose. That's all I do. So I use a little cotton pad. Sorry, it's not aesthetically pleasing. I have like 5 left in here. But I use a little cotton pad and I would use this toner by Dickinson's. It's Witch Hazel. I'm not sure if this is the best thing you can get for your face. I'm sure this has other ingredients. It says it's 98% natural distilled witch hazel. I got this because one time in King Soopers, which is Kroger back at home, but here in Colorado it's King Soopers. I was at King Soopers and it was buy one get one free for these. And I was like, I saw the original price and I was like, because I think it's like $8-ish, I don't know. I was like, okay, bitch, like, let's just get it. You know, again, I was like in that phase where I was just trying a bunch of new things. So I get this witch hazel and y'all, this combination right here of my skincare. It is so affordable. I just try it. Just do every single thing I did and let me know. I hope this works for you. I really am praying that this works because it changed my life. Like it literally changed my life. It changed my life. It brought me back to feeling like me. So I get my witch hazel, put it on my pad. I usually use 2 pads. I go all over my face. And then I use it again and go over my eyes. I don't like going over my eyes and then going over my face in case I clog a pore. So just be careful of like, oh, don't wipe all your makeup off and then like wipe your skin, you know? So I would go all over my skin, over the breakouts, all over that. And I would clear that all off, use another pad, clear the rest of it off. Okay, that's the first step. Second step, this is that face wash that has saved me, Again, shout out to Laura. This face wash, Desert Essence Thoroughly Clean Face Wash for Oily Skin. It is a tea tree oil wash. I got this off Amazon, I'm sure. I think they sell it in stores, but honestly, I feel like it's cheaper on Amazon. This stuff, holy grail. And you know, it's not a chemical cleanser. It's pretty straightforward. Like right now I'm reading these ingredients. Everything makes sense. I love it. I love it. I love it. Ooh, these ingredients are sexy. Ooh, come through, mama. Ooh, I've never read these ingredients before. Wow. This stuff, holy grail. So I wash my face with this first. After I take it off, after I take off my makeup, even if I'm not wearing makeup, I still use the toner. Take it all off. I wash my face with this once, take all the makeup off, and I use warm water when I wash it the first time. The second time I use it, I use cold water. This is how it goes. Pour it in my hand, wash my face with warm water, rinse it off with warm water. Okay, y'all following? And then pour it back in my hand, wash all over my face, and then turn the cold water on, rinse it with the cold water. And honestly, I used to just always use hot water because I was like, oh, I'm cold. Especially like in the winter, I'm like, oh, I don't want to use cold water. I don't want to do this. But it's like, dude, if you want to change your face up, you better start using that cold water. So I use the cold water and I rinse it all off. I don't even dry my face because I get ice. I honestly, I don't know if I can pinpoint anything because I'm not a scientist and I'm not a skincare specialist. I don't know, but ice, y'all, it kind of makes sense and I'll explain why. You get your ice right after you wash your face and you ice your entire face. I'm talking bridge of the nose. I'm talking underneath here. I'm talking near your ears, on your jaw. Ice the bitch. Ice it. Get a cube of ice. Ice your face. okay? Until your face feels like very, very cold and the ice is slipping out your hand because it's melting. Like, don't just be like, meh, meh. Okay, like get in there, ice your face. And look, it kind of makes sense. So you just wash your face, right? With that warm water. And then you put that cold water in it, kind of closing your pores. Hot water opens your pores, right? So we're gonna go in with the cold water. It's kind of closing your pores. And then you go in with the ice. And that shit, if hot water opens your pores, this is fact, we know this, the cold will close your pores, okay? And I suggest doing it right after you use the face wash or right after you wash your face because there's nothing in your pores. There's nothing in your pores, okay? So ice your face, close those pores. I'm telling you, this shit works. Close your pores, and then the next step was that I was using, it's this Tree of Life vitamin C serum. And I know you've heard about it. This isn't just like bullshit people talk about. Like, this stuff works. So vitamin C serum all over my face. This is another staple. I don't think it matters what vitamin C you get. Just make sure that it's not some like knockoff. Make sure it's actually vitamin C. This has like hyaluronic acid and different stuff in it. Aloe juice, random stuff, vitamin C, witch hazel. This has like some other stuff in it, but I love this stuff. It definitely did me good. She was a good friend. However, I actually stopped using that, and this is because of my auntie, my khale. When I was living with her, she used to get vitamin C powder and mix it into her moisturizer and put it all over her face. And I was like, oh, genius, genius. That's like raw vitamin C powder. So about a few months ago, I would say, my acne has been healed for a few months, thank God. Stopped using this, and I actually ordered some pure vitamin C powder. Literally vitamin C powder, nothing else. I love this stuff. I also got this from Amazon. I'll link all the things I got from Amazon below. But I got this and I mix it into the last step of my skincare routine. This is also another holy grail. It is natural. It is authentic. It's one ingredient, nothing else. And that's the one I was like, who's out here? People talk loud, but also I probably do too, so. Anyways, stuff is holy grail. This is shout out to Mo and Haley. Everyone gets their credit in here. This is African shea butter. I also get this off Amazon. This is the first time I'm getting this brand. Usually I get one that's smaller, but I'm not complaining. I think they say that the more yellow the shea butter is, the less processed it's been. So this is the first time I've gotten a shea butter this yellow, but maybe that's a good thing. Either way, they still work. This is my moisturizer. It has no other chemicals, nothing else. This is what I use to moisturize my face. It doesn't clog your pores. It is just so moisturizing. This stuff, oh, mwah. We have to like stop ourselves from using that on our body because, I mean, I'm sure you can, but we just go through it so fast. Those are all of the things that I did to heal my skin. And granted, I was on that birth control, but I'm off it now. And I was actually super scared to get off of it because I thought they would come back, but they haven't. But I do this every day. I do this every night. Whether I wear makeup that day or not, I do every single one of these steps every night. The vitamin C from this, because it's a lot stronger, it's just raw vitamin C. I don't do this every night, but this, the serum, I was using every night. So, but this is also because like I don't have necessarily that many breakups anymore, but breakups. Breakouts. I don't have that many breakouts anymore, so I probably do this like once a week. I would say be very careful with how much you pour. I think if you pour too much, it can sting your face a little. The vitamin C serum does not do that. So yeah, that's the order I did everything in. Witch hazel toner, wipe everything off. Tea tree oil face wash, wash your face twice. Second time you wash it, cold water, ice your face. Ice, 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 ice. So important, key, vital step. Then we're going to go in with vitamin C serum or vitamin C powder. If you're doing the powder, you're mixing it in with your moisturizer, so it's just one step, but the serum, and then we're using our handy dandy amazing shea butter. I hope you guys found this video to be informative and helpful. Maybe you guys have tried a few of these things, not all of them together, or you haven't tried it at all. I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, hope this works for anyone struggling with acne or acne prone skin, stuff like that, scarring. This is all I use and it's super affordable. Again, I'll link everything down below. And last but not least, be patient with your skin. You know, we are human, we are experiencing life. Your skin is just doing its thing. It's an organ, it's trying to figure out what's going on. And there is a reason why you're breaking out. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of chemical treatments because we're not targeting the root of what's going on. A lot of this stems from certain habits or diets or alcohol or whatever the case may be, bad pillowcases. What are they called? Pillowcases? Everything is stemmed from something. So try this out. I really hope it works for y'all. Real quick, I do also want to show you guys my skin currently, just so you know what's going on, how it is healed. It's not perfect, but it's never gonna be. It's never gonna be the airbrushed pictures you see on Instagram. Our skin is going to have its fair share of, I don't even want to call them problems, fair share of skin things. It's gonna be skin. Skin is skin. It's not meant to be perfect. So this is my skin currently. I had a lot of scarring that I just like emotional wounds, you know, it needs time to heal. So just be patient with yourself. We get one body. We can't keep spending time putting bad energy into it, wishing we look different, wishing that this was different, wishing this. Let's be like, yo, I love my skin. You are gonna get better skin. Give love to our hands, our feet, our boobs, our butts. Like, if we don't like something about ourselves, we're just giving it negative energy. Let's give it positive energy and then maybe something will change. Right? Right. Mwah. Right. Let me know if you guys have any questions or concerns or advice or anything like that. I want this platform to be a community of humans just going through life and experiencing it together. So regardless, even if you just want to be like, hey, what's up? In the comments, please do. I respond. All right, my loves, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to like this video if you liked it, enjoyed it. It helps me out. And make sure to press that subscribe button somewhere. What am I doing? Just press it. Press it wherever it is. Until the next video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are healthy, happy, and hydrated. Much love. Mwah. Bye.